appear to have beheaded the heir to the throne of Japan.
I beg to offer an unqualified apology.
I desire to associate myself with that expression of regret.
We really hadn't the least
Of
notion.
course you hadn't. How could you? Come, come, my dear fellow, don't distress yourself. If a gentleman chooses to disguise himself as a second trombone, he must pay the consequences. Come, come, don't distress yourself so. I have no doubt the fellow thoroughly deserved everything he got.
Oh, we are infinitely obliged to your majesty.
Much obliged, your majesty.
Very much obliged, Your Majesty.
Obliged, not a bit, don't mention it. How could you know?
No, of course, we couldn't tell who the gentleman really was.
It wasn't written on his forehead, you know.
Right.
It might have been written on his pocket handkerchief, but Japanese don't use pocket handkerchiefs.
I forget the punishment for encompassing the death of the heir apparent. Punishment? Yes, it's something lingering with the boiling oil in it, I fancy. Something like that. I think boiling oil occurs in it, but I'm not sure. I know it's something humorous, but lingering with either a boiling oil or melted lead. Come, come, I'm not a bit angry.
If your majesty will accept our assurances, we had no idea.
Of course.
I knew nothing about it.
I wasn't there.
That's the pathetic part of it. The fool of an act says, compassing the death of the heir apparent. There's not a word in it about a mistake.
No.
Or not knowing.
No.
Or having no notion.
No.
Or not being there.
No.
There ought to be, of course.
Yes.
But there isn't. Now, that's the slovenly way these acts are always drafted. However, cheer up. I'll have it amended. Oh, next session. Now, let's see about your execution. Will after luncheon suit you? Can you wait till then?
Oh,
Yes. We can wait till then.
Good, then we'll make it after lunch.
I don't want any lunch.
I'm very sorry for you all, but it's an unjust world, and virtue is triumphant only in theatrical performances. See how the fates their gifts allot, for A is happy, B is not, yet B is worthy, I dare say, of more prosperity than A.
Is B more worthy?
I should say he's worth a great deal more than A.
Yet A is happy, oh so happy, laughing, ha ha, chaffing, ha ha, nectar quaffing, ha ha ha, ever joyous, ever gay, happy, undeserving A, ever joyous, ever gay, happy, undeserving A.
If I were fortune, which I'm not, B should enjoy A's happy lot, and A should die in misery. That is assuming I am B. Should A perish, that should be, of course, assuming I am B.
B should be happy, oh so happy, laughing, ha ha, chaffing, ha ha, nectar quaffing, ha ha ha, but condemned to die is he,
Wretched meritorious B,
but condemned to die is he.
wretched meritorious B.
it's a fine mess you've gotten us into this time. What with your nodding head and the deference due to a man of pedigree.
Merely corroborative detail intended to give artistic verisimilitude to an otherwise bald and unconvincing narrative.
Corroborative detail indeed. Corroborative fiddlesticks.
Oh, and you're just as bad as he is. What with your catching his eye and his whistling in air. But that's so like you. You must put in your oar.
But what about your big right arm?
Yes, and your snickersnee.
Well, never mind that now. There's only one thing to be done. Nanky Poo hasn't started yet, and he must come back to life. Oh, here he comes now. Nanky Poo! Nanky Poo, I've got some good news for you. You're reprieved.
Oh, but it's too late. I'm a married man, and off on my honeymoon.
Nonsense. A terrible thing has just now happened. It seems that you're the son of the Mikado.
Why, yes, but that happened some time ago. It was me in marriage. But I can't marry her because I'm married already. Consequently, she will insist on my execution, and my wife will have to be buried alive.
You see our difficulty, don't you?
Yes, I do. I don't know what's to be done about this.
There's one chance for you. If you could persuade Katisha to marry you, she'd have no further claim on me. And then I could come to life without having any fear of being put to death.
I marry Katisha! But my good girl, have you seen her? She's something appalling.
Ah, but that's only her face. She has a left elbow that people come miles to see.
I am told that her right heel is much admired by connoisseurs.
My good sir, I decline to pin my heart on any lady's right heel.
It comes to this. While Katisha remains single, I prefer to be a disembodied spirit.